What's up, YouTube? This Hemi. I'm coming with the part 2 to the installation of your putting your double DIN CD players in the Lincoln Towncar. Like I said, it also works for your Ford Crown Victoria and your Mercury Grand Marquis from the year 1998 through about 2002 or 2003, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm gonna go a little more in detail, showing you exactly what you got to do, to get this thing in on this video part 2. So, as I was saying earlier, like I used my Dremel tool here, and I was able to cut the big plastic piece molding that holds the DIN and half factor radio in. And you see how I already cut it out and everything, trimmed around it, real nice. And I'm gonna clean it all up with a file or whatever, get it all even and stuff. Then also I started cutting into the air condition or AC duct, the way you want to call it. Also, and like I said in my last video, this is the part that gives a lot of people trouble. And like I said, the other videos that I've seen on here did not show this, so I am. And you would have to cut this, I would say, about 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 inches downward on the bottom side of it, and trim up maybe 1/2 inch on the top. And once you get it where your radio sits in that flush to your dash, you will use the duct tape and seal up this air conditioning duct, pretty good, because otherwise your air gonna be coming out this gap right here instead of out of your side vents. And one other thing you have to do, you have to pop this off, this whole panel, right, speedometer and your light switch. You have a total of 6 rather. I think if I'm mistaken, it's 932 socket little bolts. You got to take 6 of those out. So it was 2 that was down here. I've already cut those off, because you got to cut them off. Once you take the screws out, cut that plastic away so the radio will slide all the way down. And then it's gonna be one. It's gonna be one here and one here. You gotta take it loose. Then it's gonna be one right here, and on the other side right here on your speedometer. And then you get, like, if you don't have an interior popper tool, just get you a flathead and be delicate or whatever, and it's easily pop it off. And I'll show you a little bit, because I've already popped it off right here. But once you get those screws out, you look behind here, you see you got your your 2 harnesses you got to plug for your light switch and your dimmer, your panel dimmer switch or whatever. So I'm popping those out here. Then I pop this other one out. It's easy. I'm just holding the camera, working with one hand. Then I'm gonna go on this side with the flathead and just easily pull up like this. Pop it up. Just be careful. Let's see. So pop this up. Then working my way around to the steering column. Pop that up. You ain't gotta put on a lot of effort, a lot of weight on it or nothing. It'll pop right on out. You drop the steering column down. Make sure you disconnect your battery, of course. And you get your key. And, gotta put the foot on the brake. Put the emergency brake down. Put it in gear. Right, like this, like so, whatever. And then, let's see. It's a little hard to do with one hand. You just gotta gradually slide it up, pop up on it. It should pop right on out. I took it out 2 or 3 times. See, testing here. Okay. Come on, man. Don't give me no more problems. Doing the goddamn how-to video, and I'm struggling now. Doing it with one hand. Let me see something. Let me put this down for a second, maybe. See, my computer messed up. I ain't able to edit the video right now until I get that fixed. I got a virus on fucking around downloading MP3s or whatever. But let me go ahead and pop this off right quick. Hold on. got it. You gotta just take a little effort, man. You gotta work with it. Just be easy. So just pulled it off. And what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to get your tool. I recommend a drummer tool because it doesn't run. The RPM's not that fast on it. It ain't gonna mess up nothing. You gotta be careful. And you're gonna have to trim down here a little bit. Actually, they had bumped it right here. That's all good because the kit that comes for the double DN for Lincoln and whatever, it got a piece that covers this part up, and it's got a little the other little side ears to the kit that's gonna bite into this part right here on the side of the air conditioning vents right there. You gotta trim a little bit up top. You gotta keep trimming it until you get it where the radio won't slide through. Like I said, I clean all this up with file and everything and wipe it down, and I got to cut, like I said, about an inch. No, about a half inch off at this bottom part down here. Cut this off a little bit more, and then the radio will fit on down in that flesh. And then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and wire it up. So, and then also, you just need to get let's see, get this little simple harness here for the Lincoln and Ford and Mercury's or whatever. No, they got the kit. They got the 3 wires in it. A little more expensive, if you want to use your steering wheel control. But this is not my car, so whatever. No, I get what he paid for. So eventually, I guess he'll get the harness set up where I can, wire it in, and he can use his steering wheel controls, with the aftermarket radio. But you see how it looks. But yeah, you gotta make sure once you cut like you're supposed to, which I said is about 1.5 inches on the bottom, and maybe about a ½ inch up top. You gotta make sure you cover this up good, with some duct tape. Otherwise, you're gonna have air come through here, and it's gonna lose air pressure. They're blowing out these side vents. So, it's an easy process. It's just tedious. It takes a little time, but it's easy to do, man. Like I said, other people didn't show this in their videos, but I'm going more in detail. So, until then, this is Hemi signing out. Next video, it'll be installed. Peace.